Are you about to buy a new computer but feel totally lost in the sea of options? You're staring at two main choices, the sleek, portable laptop versus the powerful, stationary desktop. They both do the same basic thing, right? Well, yes and no. The decision you make can dramatically change how you work, play, and create for years to come. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down everything you need to know to make the perfect choice for you. So, if you're ready to become a computer-savvy shopper, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future tech guides. Let's kick things off with the most obvious difference, portability. This is the laptop's superstar feature. A laptop is an all-in-one package. It has a built-in screen, keyboard, trackpad, and a battery that lets you break free from your desk. You can work from a coffee shop, study in a library, give a presentation at the office, or just binge-watch your favorite show from the comfort of your couch. This freedom is a game-changer for students, frequent travelers, and anyone who doesn't want to be tied down to one location. Desktops, on the other hand, are the homebodies of the computer world. They consist of a tower, a separate monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Once you set it up, it's pretty much there to stay. Moving a desktop is a whole production involving unplugging a nest of cables and carrying multiple heavy components. So, if your life is on the go, a laptop is almost always the answer. Now, let's talk about power and performance. This is where desktops really flex their muscles. Because a desktop tower has so much more physical space, its components can be bigger, more powerful, and better cooled. This means you can pack in top-of-the-line processors, massive amounts of RAM, and high-end, full-size graphics cards. If you're into serious gaming with ultra-high settings, professional video editing with 4K or even 8K footage, 3D modeling, or any task that requires a ton of processing horsepower, a desktop is your champion. The superior cooling systems with multiple fans and large heat sinks allow these powerful parts to run at their peak. Performance without overheating. While high-end gaming laptops have become incredibly powerful, they often have to compromise on cooling, which can sometimes lead to performance throttling to prevent damage. So, for pure, unadulterated performance, the desktop still wears the crown. Next up, let's discuss customization and upgrades. This is another huge win for desktops. Think of a desktop computer like a set of building blocks. Almost every single component inside the tower can be easily swapped out and upgraded. Want a faster processor in a few years? No problem. Need a more powerful graphics card for the latest games? Just slot a new one in. Want more storage or RAM? It's usually a simple, tool-free process. This modularity means your desktop can evolve with your needs, and with advancing technology, giving it a much longer potential lifespan. Laptops are the complete opposite. They are tightly integrated, closed systems. In most modern laptops, the processor and graphics chip are soldered directly onto the motherboard, making them impossible to upgrade. You might be able to upgrade the RAM or the storage drive, but that's often the limit. So, when you buy a laptop, the performance you get on day one is pretty much the performance you're stuck with for its entire life. Let's not forget about the screen and ergonomics. With a desktop, you have complete freedom. You can choose any monitor you want, from a standard 24-inch screen to a massive 49-inch ultra-wide curved display. You can even set up multiple monitors for ultimate productivity. You can also pick the perfect ergonomic keyboard and mouse that feel just right for your hands. This level of customization is fantastic for your comfort and posture, especially if you spend long hours at your computer. Laptops, by design, are a compromise. You're stuck with the built-in screen size and keyboard. While you can always connect an external monitor and keyboard at a desk, it kind of defeats the purpose of its all-in-one design when you're not on the move. Staring down at a laptop screen for hours on end can also lead to neck and back strain, a condition sometimes called tech neck. Finally, we have to talk about cost. This one is a bit tricky. If you compare a basic laptop to a basic desktop, the initial cost might seem similar. However, when you start looking at performance per dollar, desktops almost always offer better value. For the same amount of money, you can generally build or buy a desktop that is significantly more powerful than a laptop. The components are mass-produced and not engineered for the tiny, compact spaces of a laptop, which makes them cheaper. Repairing a desktop is also typically less expensive, since you can replace individual faulty parts. Repairing a laptop can be very costly, as a single failure on the motherboard might require replacing the entire unit. So, which one is right for you? If your top priority is portability, flexibility, and the ability to work or study from anywhere, a laptop is the clear winner. But if you demand maximum performance, want the ability to upgrade your machine over time, and desire the perfect custom setup for gaming or professional work, a desktop is the way to go. It really boils down to your lifestyle and what you plan to do with your computer. I hope this breakdown has made your decision a little bit easier. What are you leaning towards, Team Laptop or Team Desktop? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more tech tips, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the next one.